The battle for your morning cup isn't just about taste anymore. It's about illusion. Starbucks, Dunkin, McDonald's, Tim Hortons. They've all quietly shifted the formula on us, and most people never noticed. Until one morning you take a sip and think, wait, this doesn't taste like it used to. Once upon a time, coffee was simple. Fresh beans, brewed with care, no hashtags or caramel swirls needed. But now, coffee isn't just caffeine, it's strategy, it's marketing. It's a system built to make you think you're sipping quality, when really you're sipping cost-cutting. Let's start with Starbucks. This brand rewired the way America drinks coffee. It wasn't just a cup, it was an accessory. The sound of the espresso machine, your name on a cup, it was theater. And for a while, the product matched the experience. The beans were bold, the roasts layered, the lattes warm. But slowly, things shifted. Regulars started whispering that Pike Place didn't taste the same. The bitterness was off. The depth was gone. Instead of rich and roasty, it was flat, sometimes burnt. Insiders confirm why. Starbucks still uses Arabica beans, but not all Arabica is equal. To cut costs, they rely on cheaper blends and roast them dark, because dark roast hides flaws. Add caramel drizzle or pumpkin spice and you don't notice. But if you drink it black, you'll notice. One former barista put it bluntly, "You're drinking a recipe, not a brew." That's the system, endless customization that distracts you from what's changed in the cup. And freshness? Beans can sit for weeks before they're brewed. At slower locations, your coffee might have been ground hours ago. Or worse, left warming until it tastes like bitter soup. Starbucks still feels premium, exotic names, sleek packaging, cozy stores. But the cup itself? Quietly downgraded. Now Dunkin. Dunkin was once the no-frills coffee stop. Quick, cheap, strong. But fans say the flavor isn't the same. Some call it weaker. Others say too acidic, even watery. Suppliers revealed the truth. Dunkin shifted to lower altitude beans, darker roasts, and mixed origins. It still says 100% Arabica, but the quality isn't what you remember. And freshness? Managers admitted coffee could sit on warmers for 30 minutes. Taste starts to collapse at 20. To cover it up, flavored syrups, hazelnut, mocha, blueberry. You're tasting sugar, not coffee. Sound familiar? Same playbook as Starbucks. Different colors, same trick. Now Peet's. This one hurts for coffee purists. Peet's was supposed to be the indie bookstore of coffee chains, bold, authentic, smoky. But as it expanded, Peet's shifted too. More central roasting, safer blends, less nuance, more char. One barista said, "You can taste the process more than the bean." Automation sealed it. Machines now handle the brew. Timers, weights, tamping. Consistent, yes, but lifeless. Customers describe the flavor as turned down. Not bad, just hollow. Tim Hortons? Same story. In Canada, it's more than coffee, it's culture. But longtime fans say the double-double isn't what it used to be. Once strong and rich, now it's thin, even oddly sweet. After a corporate takeover, suppliers say the bean blend changed. Cheaper beans, roasted, longer to hide flaws. Employees admitted they were told to top off old pots with fresh brew, meaning your cup could be part stale, part new. Think about that. Yesterday's bitterness blended with today's brew. And Panera leans on a different trick. The subscription. Unlimited refills, endless cups. But here's the catch. When it's endless, you stop asking if it's good. The coffee itself? Bulk roasted, stored for months, brewed into giant carafes, left sitting until someone complains. First cup bitter, second metallic, third better, only because it's fresher than the last one. And flavors like hazelnut or vanilla? Engineered to hit your nose, not your tongue. Illusion instead of flavor. 7-Eleven? Pure roulette coffee sits in massive urns, sometimes fresh, sometimes hours old. Machines run too hot or too cool. One day it's burned sludge. The next, it's weak tea. That's why they surround you with creamers and syrups. By the time you pump in hazelnut swirl, the coffee itself disappears. McDonald's? They had a moment. The McCafe launch shocked people with smooth, strong coffee. But today, that surprise is gone. Pre-portioned packs, automated brewers, rushed staff cutting corners. Regulars say it's inconsistent, sometimes watery, sometimes flat. One customer nailed it. It tastes good, but it could be anything. And then there's Dutch Bros, the carnival of coffee. Bright colors, chatty drive-thrus, sugar-packed drinks. But here's the thing. The coffee is background noise. Former baristas admit it. It's there to carry the sugar. Plain espresso often tastes flat or bitter. The real flavor comes from whipped cream, caramel sauces, and neon syrups. Coffee's just the stage. And that's the pattern. Every chain has quietly lowered the bar. Starbucks hides behind customization. Dunkin stretches freshness. Peet's sells heritage while roasting away nuance. Tim Hortons tops off stale pots. Panera distracts with unlimited refills. 7-Eleven drowns coffee in syrup. McDonald's automated away the surprise. Dutch Bros buries beans under candy flavors. Different logos, same erosion. The labels still say 100% Arabica. The logos still feel familiar. But once you strip away the branding, what's left is thinner, flatter, a shadow of what coffee used to be. And here's the kicker. Most people don't notice. Because most people aren't drinking coffee anymore. They're drinking an experience, a habit, a sugar rush with caffeine underneath. But if you've ever paused mid-sip and thought, this isn't the same, you're not wrong. That little disappointment? That's the truth breaking through. Coffee was never supposed to be background noise. It was supposed to be real, strong, honest, something you actually taste. So next time you grab your daily cup, pause. Take a sip without cream, without syrup. Ask yourself, does this taste good or just familiar? Because the smallest details, the smell, the warmth, the way it lingers, reveal more than the menu ever will. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Coffee is just the beginning. The same quiet downgrades are happening across the food industry. One recipe change, one substitution, one forgotten flavor at a time. If you want to keep uncovering what's really inside your food, make sure you subscribe to Undercover Spoon. Because the truth, it's not always on the label, it's not always in the ad, and it's definitely not always in the cup.